Okay, it says use the trapezoid rule to approximate the integral from 0 to 2 of x cubed dx for n equals 4. The n equals 4 means for 4 sub-intervals, 4 equal sections. So here's what I do with this, and I have no doubt y'all can figure this out, but I'm going to give you some strategies. So I kind of start with my 0 to 2, and I split it up into 4 equal. That means there's one at 1, there's at a half, and then there's also at 1.5 or 3 halves. With the trapezoid, you're going to need the measurements on both sides, and what I'm plugging into is y equals x cubed. So at 0, it's 0. When I plug in 0.5, I don't know, I'm going to pause. I have a calculator here. 0.5 raised to the 3. And some of you are faster than me, but this is 0.125. And that missed my 5, so we'll make it. 1 cubed is 1. 2 is, I can do quickly, and I know that that's 8. And then 1.5 to the third. My handy-dandy calculator told me that was 3.375. Okay, so for a trapezoid, what I ended up doing is my formula is 1/2 height base 1 plus base 2. There's some tricks to this, but my height for all of these are this width right here, my delta x. And so my height for all of these is going to be, my delta x is going to be 1/2. So that's equal to h. So my big old formula when I start figuring out this trapezoid rule, this area is going to be 1/2 from the outside times another half from my h, and then I'm going to have my bases. And so at this point, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to switch a few colors on you, the first trapezoid is going to go here. And so it's going to be 0 plus 0.125. My second trapezoid, and let me get a different color, is going to be here. And this one, the base of the first one goes from here, the 0.125, and then the other base is here, which goes up to 1. Plus, my next trapezoid that I'm going to use goes from here. So that goes at 1 all the way up to 3.375. So it's 1 plus 3.375. Plus, and I've run out of screen room, but y'all are going to go with me and understand, and let's try brown. And the last one is going to be here, and it goes 3.375 all the way up to this 8. And so I'm going to put it right down here, 3.375 plus 8. Now, as I add all those up, and I've kind of, this dot's hard to see, so I'm going to make it a little bigger. So I'm going to pause and add all these up, and then once I have them all added up, I'll be right back. And I think I got 17, but that seems to be a little strange to me, but I did not check it, so I'm going to pretend like it's right. So this whole part in the middle, which y'all cannot see, but this, when I added it all up on my calculator, said 17. So when I simplify this, as you guys know, that's 17 over 4, and that's my approximated area. There are a few tricks to simplifying this. Some of you will begin to notice that the inside numbers are this one right here, for instance, is used both here and here. This one is used both here and here. This one is used both here and here. And then the ends, this end and this end, are only used once. So some of you will find that shortcut helpful. Some of you are like, what did she just say? So if you don't like what I just said and it doesn't make any sense to you, then don't do it. Write them all out. Use the whole thing. Write them all out. Show me what you're doing. And then add them all up. And so yes, this is kind of a tedious process, but that's the way it works. Good luck with the other two.